What's up, mobile gamers? It's Gigs. The final second ultimate video for Super Season 3. Hopefully you guys are excited for this one. I don't like Hunter too much. I know he's really good, but for some reason I don't enjoy playing him as much as some of the other heroes. Maybe it's because I don't really have a skin for him that I like. We're going to be trying out this one right here, the Void Warlord with the second ultimate. And then this one as well, probably. I don't know if we're going to have time to do 3. Probably just 2. But we'll show you guys real quick. The second ultimate is actually a utility-based ability. I thought it was going to be something else. You know, when they first announced like second ultimates, I'm like, okay, Hunter, like he's already strong, you know, and now they gave him a better second ultimate than his first ultimate, which I was very surprised by. It unleashes... Oh, okay, well, well, we're not reading that anymore. So we'll go ahead, we'll select him, and then I'll reread it because I didn't get to. But it's basically a wall that blocks vision, so like... It seems it's going to be a little bit similar to Mark's ultimate, and we'll see how far it actually reaches. I'm hoping it doesn't have a super long cooldown, because it's got a lot of differences from Mark's that I think are going to make it a little bit worse in terms of ultimates. Unleashes a wall of light that opponents cannot see through. Doesn't affect allies. It lasts 8 seconds, so that's pretty close to Mark's as well. Mark's second ultimate that has like the field, but that one's way better. Like, this is just a wall from the description that we just read, so I'm not really fully sure how good it's going to be, because they need to make it reach pretty far in order for it to be useful. So I'm not... We'll see what it looks like. I literally haven't used it. Make sure you guys are shooting that.
We will win.
But if you look at it real quick, it lasts 8 seconds. It doesn't have anything on like how fast the cooldown is and that kind of thing. So I'm thinking it's going to be good. Hopefully it covers a large area, because if it only covers like, you know, 3, from 2, this box 1, to that door, then I don't think it's going to be very good. Just because it's going to have... People are just going to basically walk through it, and depending on what it looks like from the enemy perspective, they're just going to be like, oh, it's just like a wall, we'll just go through it. Kind of like a shield that other characters use. Alright, well, Hualing's dead already. Who's that? Is that the Skady? Yep. Ooh, I'm really bad at shooting people from far away as Hunter. The Osas is just standing there. Oh, that's funny. I don't know what he's doing.
Escort the payload.
We're already escorting the payload. You can see... Okay, cool. Trying to look at my ultimate cards.
Double kill.
Luckily, our team's doing really good, so I don't even have to play necessarily. But you can see it's been probably maybe 20 seconds-ish, and the ultimate... See if I can get like a dark corner. There you go. So the ultimate is probably at like maybe halfway, close to halfway, like a third. So that's nice. It looks like it is gonna come back decently fast, but it's not as fast as some of the other ultimates. And especially, they do have a Gatlin, so I think it's gonna be really useful for the Gatlin. Blocking line of sight against heroes that have like super good damage is going to be really important. I don't know where they're at. We'll kill her real quick. Start pushing the payload. This is what our teammates should be doing. Yeah, they're not even... I was going to say our team is really good, but... Like, they can't even push the payload. Anyway, Hunter's already strong. I'm not sure. Like, look, he's all the way over there. I mean, I guess if you want to do, like, flanking plays with Jabali, you can. But he wouldn't be my first pick to be flanking. Maybe like an off tank or something would be a little bit more appropriate. Like, nobody's pushing this, my guy. Yep, okay, there's the Gatlin, so we're dead to the... Oh, we died to the Aletta. Okay, never mind. I almost don't want to push it just for the video, because then it'll be a longer game. And then, but then I'm grieving my teammates, and I know that's kind of like something not a lot of you guys are going to be happy about. You're going to be like, why did you do that? You should just help your team. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. You could just use your rewind. But yeah, if it's like a wall that's as big as his shield, like Jabali's shield, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. We do have it, but I mean, there's literally a wall right here. Drop that for the Jabali. Perfect. So let's see. AFK? Yeah, it looks like it.
Triple kill.
Okay, so the Gatlin unfortunately is over there. We'll drop this heal for the Jabali. It's so crazy. They gave this guy scans so he can see. They gave him a healing ability. He's got one of the best guns in the game. Like, if they just gave him a banger scan that really vibed with me, I think I might play him more. But I personally don't really like... Okay, boom, here we go. Oh, it does. It spans the whole screen. That is insane. They're not even shooting through it. I'm not sure if that's because they can't see through it, or if they just weren't there in the first place. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but if they were just standing back and they're like, oh, he put up a wall, let's just ignore it. I'm not really sure if that is what they were doing, or if they just kind of were just spawned in and they weren't really caring about the ultimate. So see if we can't get some damage. I think, is the Aletta chasing? No. We're gonna kind of flank around, grab a kill on this Gloria. Oh, that little bomb thing. Here we go, kill the Osas. Oh, he just jumped. Where'd he go? He's got those close range snipes.
Triple kill.
So unfortunately I am doing a lot of like carrying, I guess you could say. Like, I'm doing a lot of pushing the payload and a lot of damage to these heroes. So unfortunately we probably won't get the second ultimate off unless this takes forever. So I kind of want to... we might win. That was a good play by the Diggy. Yeah, we just won. Oh, okay, well, we'll go ahead and jump into another match. I really want a control match so that they have to push into the ultimate, because it looks like it spans the whole screen, which is awesome, but it is just a wall of visibility, right? So you can't see through it. That's the main gimmick of the wall. So I'm not entirely sure like how effective it's gonna be in like high level play. I don't think you're gonna see it very much, because if you can just pass through it, then it's not really a big deal. So you're gonna have to really be careful about how you place it. So I think it's a higher skill ultimate than a lot of the others, and it fits with his high skill ultimate that he has before, because you can kind of hold it and it'll push back your opponent, right? The first ultimate here, we'll just show you guys real quick. Charged shot, right? You get 3 charges, it does 2800 damage, so I wouldn't say it's necessarily a damage based ability. I'd say it's better for like getting a flanker pushed off of you so that you can kill them, or like if a Jabali's holding the point and it's on overtime, you can push him off with both of your charges, 1 or 2 charges, and that'll help you. So I think him having utility-based ultimates is good. I just think it might be a little too close to Mark's, because Mark's ultimate, if you guys didn't know, right, you can watch the video on my channel, but it covers like a whole area, a very big area. Granted, Hunter's covers the whole screen, but it's only a lane, right? It's like a wall. So it's a very straight line, whereas Marks, you can, if you use it on this point right here, we did get a match of control, which is awesome. If you use it on the point, then it's going to cover the whole point, whereas Hunters will just cover the visibility of the point. So you can kind of put that over the line of sight of the enemies, and that's what is going to help you. But I think that a lot of people are just going to do what happened last game, which is where they just ignore it. Maybe they'll shoot through it if they have like if you're playing Damon, she has 20 rounds. You might as well just keep shooting at whoever you were aiming at, because they're probably not going to have moved. Look at that. Number 100, number 6, yeah. That's awesome, you guys. Super excited to have those guys on the team. It means I'll be able to just... I love having good players on the team, because then I can just chill. You know, I don't really care about winning. I just like to have fun. So, like, we're just chilling right now. Ultimate comes back pretty fast, but basically what you're going to see is... I think it'll have a lot of niche uses. In terms of, like, if I put it up in the right spot, it can help other areas for my team. So even if I put it up for visibility on the point, you're going to see it be useful in a lot more areas, not just this point. So it might help somebody who's in here fighting, or if it goes this way, you know, they might be able to go grab that health because they can't be seen by the enemy. I think that's going to be a good use of it, and something that makes it, gives like incentive for you to use it. We're gonna actually leave the health for the Jabali. Ooh, nice shield. Good shield, dude. Props to you. I thought we had the good Yaw. Pretty sure. Not that he's not good, but the other Yaw was like ranked or something. Pretty sure. Yeah. We're just gonna steamroll this team, it looks like. So we might actually be a little bit more offensive and block some of their sight on the other area. See, the other ultimate would have been good if she was at full health. We could have just, like, you know, pushed her back. But, like, I like the scouting. Like, I generally enjoy his kit. It's just, he doesn't have a lot of good skins. This skin is pretty decent. So, like, personally, it's just kind of like, yeah, I enjoy Hunter. We're gonna spawn camp this team. So, not even mad that the Jabali died just because... Yeah, okay, I'm not even gonna do it, you guys. I know that it's like, oh, that's cool, you guys are doing so good, but I don't spawn camp. I don't like to. I might go up there and use my ultimate, but I am gonna actually try to... I'll use it, like, when I'm close to it. Like, deploy it here, and then go to the other side and see what it looks like. Because I'm wondering if you can see through it from both sides. That'd be pretty interesting to know. Pop the heat. Oh, sometimes I literally just miss the ability. Here we go.
And we will win.
Alright, so we actually have a high-ranked Damon player, which is cool. And we have the same Yaw from the last game, so I'll probably just include both games, because I didn't get to look at the ultimate the way I wanted to in the last game, so we're probably just going to include it and talk about it when we use it here, because I think it's going to be a lot better on defense than it will on offense, because if you just use it on offense, you'll end up pushing through it, which I'm thinking isn't going to be the best. We're going to help out the Osas here. Oh wow, okay, so all three of them came up the side. That's crazy.
Route's clear. You can't stop me.
And the 0 Kelvin pick. Oh, that's funny. And here's probably, this is where I would use the ultimate. Oop, we're dead to the door, yep, yeah. The first ultimate is like really useful for situations like that, because I could have pushed the Diggy off of me. And it also does a decent amount of damage too, so Hopefully they don't win before I get to use my ultimate. That would suck. And it's like, even if you do shoot the neon, it's not really as useful. So just trying to stall for time so that we actually get to use the ultimate. And I think out here would be a better area anyway. I think probably like around this area right here is where I would like to use it. So we'll kind of see how that works. Help the yaw real quick. Heal her up. Oh wow, the Gloria put her thing all the way over here.
Sorry, you trapped.
Ooh, we got a neon on our team. I think, like, I want them to push it. That's why I'm not even over there. But, is the neon... Yeah, she's crazy. There we go. Push the payload, you guys. I need to use my ultimate out here. I think that's a better spot to use it. So we're just gonna chill here for the most part. Get some damage on the Diggy.
Double kill.
Yeah, not really. We're just chilling, basically. Especially with how our team's doing. We'll let them kill us real quick. I want to use my ultimate right here. I think it's going to be really good out in the open. We don't have anybody that can really capitalize on it. Maybe, yeah, the Osas maybe. So, kind of a downside. And we'll kind of show it to you guys. Here we go. Boom, so there you go. You can still see through it from both sides, which is decent. But you can see they literally are just gonna not shoot because all it does is block their vision, and they can just push the payload. So I think it'll be a lot better in terms of like using it in control, like you saw in the other match. But overall, I think it's decent. I was expecting it to be a lot better, but that might just be because nobody shoots through it. You know what I mean? And we don't have any. Like, Osas can kind of take advantage of it. But if you compare that to some of the other heroes, we'll just let them win real quick while I talk. If you compare it to some of the other heroes that we were playing, like Zero Kelvin, Vincent, Neon, none of these heroes are really equipped to take advantage of it. So I would say, like, if you had, you know, like a Hua Ling or a Gatlin, those heroes would really be able to take advantage of the ultimate and how it blocks the vision of the enemy. Or if they had a Gatlin on the enemy team or a Gloria on the enemy team, that's going to be where you'll see a lot of the utility come from. You know, being able to block the vision of somebody like Gatlin or Osas so you can actually take advantage of those encounters and turn the tide, I think is going to be very helpful. I think his ultimate's going to be a lot better if you are pairing it with either other ultimates or other heroes. So it's not necessarily like if you're alone just grinding, it's not the ult for you. I think you should use the first ult. But in terms of like high level team play, I think it's going to be very, very useful. It's going to essentially be Mark's ultimate, but on Hunter. Like, I think that's the use you're going to get out of it, because Mark's ult is amazing, but a lot of high-level ranked play doesn't use Mark, just because he's outclassed by Hunter in general. So I think giving him an ultimate like this kind of solidifies him as an S tier. Like, you know that if they gave him a really dumb second ultimate, he'd probably still be S tier. But this is a really good ultimate, I think. I think it's going to be a niche kind of counter pick style anyway. You guys know he counters Johnny with his scans. But now he can counter that visibility of those snipers, especially with the meta we're in, with all these snipers. I think it's going to be a very useful ultimate, especially with how good he is in the high level. I think you're going to see a lot more people using it, especially in team comps that are more dependent on heroes like Osas and stuff like that. So not only does it elevate the snipers on your team, it's going to be a very good counter for the snipers on the enemy team. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think. I think a lot of people are going to be saying it's not strong enough, but honestly, Hunter doesn't need an ultimate. I know that sounds crazy, but he's already strong in so many ways that he could just have no ultimate and I wouldn't even be mad. Like, his gun is just so good. So hopefully he gets a better skin, one that I enjoy. We will see ya in the next one.